Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. This is Bella with Bella and the Phoenix. Alright, so I wanted to announce something real quick before we get started. I'm doing a sale on my readings where you get $10 off your 1 hour reading, and I'm doing it all the way through Friday this week. So last day to book it will be Thursday the 5th. So definitely take advantage, especially with this new solar eclipse we just had. The energies are really strong, and you know, it's going to really shift a lot of things for good or bad. And so we're just going to dive in, you know, in your reading to see what changes you can expect, how to handle them, you know, what to keep in mind so that you can grow and, you know, be your best self, right? And then also another quick announcement. This is like on a personal basis. I'm even nervous to say this, but and because of, you know, solar eclipse just happening, like emotions are really high, like everybody's very emotional. So if I cry in this reading, you know, you've been forewarned, okay? But today I booked an appointment to see a fertility doctor so I can get my eggs frozen, and I'm really nervous. And as soon as I booked it, I got really emotional. I can't even talk right now, but it's been something that has been hitting me for the past year. And it's really weird because I feel like I'm getting signs, you know, like a lot of times, you know, you get synchronicities, and I feel like I've been consistently getting signs. And thankfully through my actual job, my job actually pays like $10,000 towards any fertility services. So I'm really thankful for that because, you know, fertility treatments are not cheap, you know. And so especially like last week, I saw a huge sign that I needed to go ahead and start this because I noticed like there was this obvious sign that I saw, and it was like a 1414 number, right? And then later that night when I went to look up the fertility clinic, because I've already been thinking about doing this, and I'm actually, you know, looking up like which clinic I'm going to actually contact, the last 4 numbers of the clinic had 1414 on it. And so that just freaked me out, and that confirmed to me that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And so yeah, so I booked my appointment next Tuesday the 10th, and I'm nervous and I'm excited. You know, it's just one of those things where I'm not getting any younger. You know, I need to plan ahead because I'm about to be 40 this year, and I know that's a shocker to some of you because I sound really young. But yeah, I just want to plan ahead because eventually in a couple years I want to have kids, you know, at least 2. And so it's just funny because I've been getting really strong signs from a baby boy, and he's just been sending me all these synchronicities. He even told me his name. I'm not going to say it on here. But some of you who know me personally know his name already. But it's happening, you know, and I'm really excited. So anyways, so I hope you guys are doing well. I'm sorry I didn't mean to ramble, but yeah, this is going on in Bella's world. We're just going to dive into the energies for the Divine Masculine to see how is he doing. I normally do my weekly energies, but we're kind of pressed for time, so I'm just going to do a quick read to see what's going on with him, okay? So let's find out what's going on with the masculine spirit at this time. Oh, wow. We have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. I feel like a lot of masculines are coming to this realization that you are their soulmate, you know? I feel like this is why this is here, because I just get here that your person is starting to notice who's a soulmate and who isn't. And so they still feel your energy around them. You know what I mean? Like they still feel your warmth, even if you're not there. Energetically, they feel you. And this is very strong, beautiful energy. Okay, look at this. Bottom of the deck, we have honeymoon. So yeah, I feel like the masculine's in this romantic mood where he just wants to take you away and like for you guys to go on a honeymoon, you know, just spend time together. So it says here, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, and we are coming up on Memorial Day, coming up in a couple weeks, right? So maybe something's in the works, you know. Look at that for yourself. Yeah, I feel like he wants to break away from the everyday routine of, you know, everyday world, you know, comings and goings, and he just really wants to like escape with you. Because I feel like when you guys are together, you guys are each other's haven, like each other's escape, right? Love it. Okay, so let's start off with some oracle cards and then we'll break it down with some tarot. All right, Spirit, what's going on with the masculines? Oh, wow. Drama. Creating problems, thirsty for attention, overreacting, drama queen. I kind of get here that your masculine is cleansing himself of any drama, like any dramatic energies. Yeah, it took some time for him to get there, to finally realize that he has been entertaining drama. Needing time, now it's not the time. Time will bring unexpected changes. And especially with this eclipse season we're in right now, we're about to have a lunar eclipse on the 15th of this month, I believe. So things are going to happen very unexpectedly, out of the blue. You know, somebody's going to finally cut somebody off, right? Because they're getting rid of anything heavy in their life. You know, it's like it's time. It's time to finally turn over a new leaf here. Okay. Wow, this came out together. What the heck? Single and children. Independent. Freedom from attachment. Available to date. Children. Immaturity, innocence, childhood. So I feel like for some masculines, you know, they're in this energy where they want to be happy. They want to be easygoing, you know, be lighthearted is what I'm getting. They also feel like they've been very immature with not wanting to commit. I feel like before I started this reading, the Hierophant card was very obvious because it was on the bottom of another deck and the bottom of this deck that I'm about to use, okay? So I feel like they're thinking about commitment, you know, that with time they've realized that they've been committed to people that have been nothing but causing problems, you know, problem child, you know. And I feel like now they're, with time, realizing who they should invest their time in, you know. And this is something that came as a result of time and maturing, you know. It took growth for this masculine to realize, look at this, bottom of the deck is only you. Focused on just you, observing you, watching you. There's no one like you, okay? Underneath that was blind, see? I feel like they were blind before. This, it even says on this one, watching you online, wanting to know, searching for answers. They were blinded to the truth, okay? So I feel like not anymore, because now I feel like Spirit is opening your person's eyes that it's time to finally take the blinders off, you know? Okay, let's see, why is drama here? What is this drama energy about, Spirit? The Knight of Wands. Okay, so I feel like your person's realizing, being in this in and out energy, you know, being half in, half out, like, yes, I'll be with you. No, I changed my mind. This is creating problems and chaos, you know? And I feel like with this volcano in the background, your person is erupting with anger of how they can't believe that they did this to you, or if they themselves have been putting up with this drama for this long, you know what I mean? And it's keeping them up at night here with the Knight of Swords. I feel like your person is losing sleep because they're not at peace with themselves. They're not at peace with whoever they're entertaining right now. This person is just dramatic and just causing chaos, you know? It's not a good energy. It's just a very angry, fiery energy and very impulsive. And I feel like your person is now realizing that it's time for an unexpected change, you know? It's time to cut out this bad apple. Oh my God. Okay, you guys, this is crazy because I shuffled this deck and I put the knights in different parts of the deck because there was 3 knights that came out. It was the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. The only knight that didn't come out when I was pre-shuffling was the Knight of Pentacles. And I get here that this person wants to come in really fast because, you know, the Knight of Swords moves in really impulsively. He doesn't waste time. The Knight of Cups, I mean, look at him. He's on the move, okay? And the Knight of Wands, everybody knows this is like a very impulsive energy that even though he is scattered, he's still on the move. He's not just standing there. Okay, so, and then we have the Strength card here. Okay, so I feel like this person is going to come in very lustfully, you know, because strength card also signifies lust, right? Like really wanting somebody and holding back. That's just insane. I feel like your person really wants to charge ahead and come in and like tell you this realization that they've had, like these unexpected changes that they want to make. Which for some of you, it could be your person wants to be single, like if they were in a marriage, you know, especially since the Hierophant was at the bottom of the deck in the beginning of the reading. Now we have the Emperor. Okay, so this person is taking charge of their life where they're calling the shots. Now they're saying, I want to be single. I want to be detached from any attachments. Okay, wow, the Tower. Okay, so yeah, this eclipse season is really kicking in high gear. Your person is charging ahead. I mean, even these knights are facing the Emperor. You know what I mean? Like, he's finally stepping into his masculinity. You know, this is a very attractive energy. Look at that, 5 of Wands. He's finally fighting for what he believes in, right? Fighting whoever is trying to oppose him. He's like, I'm taking charge of my life, you know? I want to do this for me. I'm no longer trying to please anybody or live my life for other people. Wise children here. 3 of Wands. Okay. So this is somebody that has really been contemplating on making a move, you know, because the card after this is a 4 of Wands. And there's a big ship here. Looks like it's sailing away, you know. So I feel like your person, it took this person that you're dealing with some time to grow. And it almost feels like you're that ship that's getting away, and now they're feeling your absence. You know what I mean? Like now, this time that they've had to grow without you, they're realizing how valuable you are to them, and they want to come home. Look at the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Let's see why it's only you here. Focused on just you, observing you. The Ace of Wands. Okay, we all know what the Ace of Wands is, okay? For those of you who don't know, somebody has this strong desire to just really start fresh with you. They have a lot of passion for you, you know? I mean, we have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups. They want to tell you how they feel, you know? And this is going to come out of nowhere because they've been keeping it in, right? We saw the Strength card. There's no one like you that they want to really reach out to, you see? This guy is like putting their hands like about to grab this wand. Like they're just like craving to grab that wand, that brand new beginning. But something's holding them back here with the 8 of Swords. They could be thinking about, are you going to receive them well? Or, you know, what is this new beginning going to look like? So they might have a little bit of negative thoughts about the future. But I feel like for the most part, your person's ready to move out of this energy where they've been in, because so far it doesn't seem very appealing, and they want to go towards something that's more peaceful, you know what I mean, more calm. And they want to grow. most of all. That's why the children card came out. And it's crazy because I've been talking about freezing eggs and starting a family. And I feel like for some of you, if that's your situation as well, I feel like masculines are thinking about becoming a dad, you know, because the Emperor is the father energy. And I just get here that they're tired of trying to live to other people's expectations. They're growing into their own manhood, you know what I mean? And finally developing to take a leap of faith to finally start this brand new beginning. Look at this. Right underneath the Eight of Swords is the Eight of Wands. Those are 2 8s, okay? So that's a cycle. A cycle is completing here, where your person is going to move forward. Despite feeling afraid, despite feeling uneasy about the future, they want to see what's on the other side of this, because up until this point, they already feel worn out from this energy, this drama energy, and they're ready for peace. Okay, why is soulmate here? Wow, the moon in reverse, and this deck is not in reverse, you guys. So that's confirmation that the truth is coming out. This person's going to finally tell you, you're my soulmate. I'm now realizing this because the moon's in reverse. The moon's about revealing. And right now, eclipse season is about revealing the truths, things that have been hidden. And look at this. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. You can't make this up. You know, this person looks like they're not there. But I feel like now in this energy, he is here, you see? So it took some time, right, for this person to grow and go through these phases of the moon, these cycles. We saw the 8-8 energy. Some of you could be born 88. August could be significant for some of you. But look at this. This is at the bottom of this deck that I'm about to use. Ship. Cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving, okay? Which reminds me of this 3 of Wands energy. Your person is making changes, you know, because they're really wanting to move on and get on that ship before it leaves completely out of the horizon, you know? Wow. You can't make this up. You really can't make this up. Look at this engagement ring. Your person has been thinking about committing to you because we saw, I mean, I've been talking about the commitment card. We saw the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. I mean, they've been thinking about committing to you. Okay. Let's see what else comes out. Hammer. Sabotage and rebuild. Persistent. Working on it. Repairing. So I feel like your person is ready to really finesse things, you know what I mean? Like, especially if he left things up in the air. I feel like he now wants to work on it. You know, that's why we have all these knights here. I mean, I can't believe that the knights came out again. And we have paradise, happiness and joy. They want to escape with you. That keeps coming through very strongly here. Happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other. Honeymoon phase. Oh my gosh. And I literally was talking about the honeymoon right here. Same energy. Yeah, so your person wants to get away with you. Free yourself from this unrequited love that they've been stuck in, because you're the one. They're now realizing you're the one. Wow. This is beautiful. Okay. So before we pull how your person's feeling towards you, let's pull, I want to pull some messages, what he wants to say to you. But before we do that, let's get one card here for like, what stage of love is your person in at the moment? What phase of love, actually? Game of conquest. This new love will try hard to win your heart. Be certain it's not just a game. Okay. And I feel like that's why the 8 of Swords came out earlier, because your person feels afraid that if they give in and confess their love to you, if you're going to take them seriously or if you're going to turn them down. You know what I mean? It could go either way. But you guys have sexual chemistry here. You'll feel powerful sexual chemistry with someone that will turn into something lasting on a deeper level. Okay? And that's why the Ace of Wands, I feel like, came out, because your person feels this fire, this passionate lust for you, and it's not just physical, it's on all levels, you know what I mean? So what does your person want to say? I'm afraid to open up. I know it will be the end of my ability to keep these walls up. I'm just protecting my heart. It really isn't you, it's me. Oh my God, if this does not confirm what I just said, I mean, hello. You're the destination I seek, my reason to grow. Wow. And that confirms what I've been saying, that your person wants to grow. That's why the child card came out too. And look at this on the bottom underneath that. Pleasure takes a whole new meaning with you. And this is what your person has been thinking. They want to get away. They want to get, you know, some relaxing time with you. Go to the beach, the lake. Just really unplug from everything, from the everyday world, you know. Because this is what the moon is revealing right now in this eclipse season. They really want to open up. And they know, right? Your person knows that once they open up, the walls are going to come down and they're going to be revealing themselves. Out of all the women I've dated or desired, no one compares to you at all. We saw that in the Only You card, right? Where this literally says, there's no one like you. Okay. Sometimes I feel like you would be better off if I disappear, but I can't let go. Okay. I feel like this is why the Three of Wands also came out, because your person sees you walking away like as if you were that ship and this is your person, right? They feel you distancing yourself and they want to make plans to be with you. And it just takes that one extra step, the Ace of Wands, to get to that Four of Wands, right? And Four of Wands is that 11-11 card, is commitment. Is a higher level of commitment. We saw that engagement ring earlier. So for some of you, your person wants to propose. Okay. And sometimes they try to fool themselves into thinking maybe you're better off without them, right? But at the same time, they can't let you go. You know what I mean? So they know that they're meant to be with you. Yeah, look at that. They're a little bit insecure. Underneath that, it says, I've checked on you to see if you were with someone else. You could have anyone you want, right? But I feel like this is why it's almost like your person, I feel like this is why the hammer came out, because your person tries to sabotage it, right? By thinking negatively, thinking that they're not good enough, that you could do better. And at the same time, this is why they need to grow, right? So that they can level up and be able to love themselves the way that you love them, right? And once they love themselves at that level, because self-love is the best love, right? Then they'll be able to receive that love from you, right? But until they, you know, keep putting up walls and excuses of why you shouldn't go for them or try to be with them, they're not going to be able to let their guard down. And this other deck, where was it? This other deck I had, well, not this one, but this one says they want to return. You see? Second chance, opportunity, making amends. They want to return because they feel shallow and empty without you. Hollow, empty, boredom. There was another deck I had, can't remember, where it had said, I can't remember. I can't remember it for the life of me right now. My brain's going mush. Eclipse energies, okay. But yeah, they're interested in talking to you, okay? Because look, it says here talking. Old school, awaiting messages, interested, text, calls, emails, more. They're replaying their events over in their head that they still want to talk to you. Okay, it's not something that's just going away. Okay. Yeah, my brain's like not working right now, guys. Oh, okay, yeah, it was this deck that I was using earlier. It had the word guarded. On guard, that's what it had said, and that's what I was trying to confirm here for you guys, that your person still has their wall up, but I feel like now they're starting to realize that, you know, sometimes when you realize that you got to change when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of changing, or something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's like a quote that I've seen before, where it says, change won't happen until the pain of change is, the pain of staying the same is greater than the actual, you know, changing, you know. I can't, you guys know what I'm talking about. My brain is like shot, like I'm no good right now. But look at this, on guard. Guards will be up in this relationship. It's okay to be cautious and take it slow, but make an effort to trust a little more. And that's interesting that that showed up earlier for me when I was shuffling, because the Knight of Pentacles was the only one that didn't show up out of those 3 knights. And I can't believe that 2 of them did come out. So I feel like this is a catch-22 where your person is holding back because they want to come in, charge ahead, come in really fast. But then they realize, if I act too quickly, I won't have time to assess the situation or, you know, analyze what's going to happen, right? Especially if your person overthinks a lot. And I feel like they're growing out of that to actually take action, because the Emperor is here. And this is a major arcana, right? So if the Emperor is here, he trumps over these knights, okay? And so that being said, I feel like your person is starting to step into his masculinity, right? To not be in the analysis paralysis situation and actually take action. You know, I feel like your person has done his research and looked you up online and seeing if you're dating anybody. And they see the boxes are checked. Like, you're not seeing anybody, you're doing you. And they see that, you know. And they see you living your life. Like, you're this ship that's just sailing in the wind. Like, I'm moving whether you're coming or going. Are you jumping on board or what, you know? So... So I feel like now your person is realizing, I gotta act now, because if I don't act now, I'm gonna lose my person forever. And that would be his undoing. And that's something that your person does not want to even think about, like fathom losing you completely. Because it's already painful being away from you. And then, you know, actually losing you would be like terrible. Look at this, lost land, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. And I feel like a lot of them, this is why they get stuck, right? Because a lot of the times when they're stuck in that analysis mode, it's also because they're dealing with past life memories where they could have lost you. You know what I mean? And trying to resolve those memories and that past life trauma that maybe rolled over into this one, and your person's not even aware of it on a conscious level. I feel like Spirit is trying to help your person find their way through that, through letting go of those traumatic memories, and know that this is not going to happen again if you just heal those wounds from the past. Look at this. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Okay, and I love that this reading is ending with this, because that's why the Emperor showed up, right? Because your person is finally taking charge, right? They're not being pushed by people anymore, or responsibilities to keep them away from where they're led. They're meant to come home to you. That's why we saw the 6 of Wands earlier. Your person's ready to come home, but now they have to be able to assert themselves and take their control back, right? Take power of their own life and then follow suit, right? But I feel like it's going to take some time, because your person is learning, right? That's why we have children. That's why we have the time card here. It's going to happen out of nowhere, though, when it finally does click, right? I feel like Spirit is going to help your person shift into this energy, especially with this eclipse season we're in right now. Things are going to start shifting like really fast, especially because we saw those 2 knights, okay? And it's just going to happen. I mean, it just is. So let's get one card to wrap up this reading to see what Spirit wants you to know, what you need to surrender to. What does the collective need to surrender to, Spirit? Surrender to what is. I love this card. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Wow. And that totally confirms the message of what I was just saying in the beginning, right? Because remember I said your person is tired of things not changing, you know, not getting any better. And the pain of staying the same is greater than actual change. I guess that's what I was trying to say earlier. You know what I mean? And now it finally comes out, and that's what it is. and it also involves you surrendering to your intuition, to what you know deep down in your heart. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Wow. And you know what? And that's so beautiful, because I've been feeling that, you know, I've been getting those synchronicities about my, you know, motherly fertility journey. Like, this is what I'm supposed to do to make sure that I have kids in the future. You know, and I got that sign, that 1414. 1414 could be, you know, meaningful for you guys too. That adds up to a 5, right? Or reduces down to a 5. And so basically, you know, that's basically change. 5 is for change and resolving challenges and conflicts. And I feel like you guys are in this state where Spirit is asking you to just not fight the current, you know what I mean? Like, not fight changes as they come, and just accept it, right? When you accept it, it just makes it easier. Because a lot of times the reason why we experience pain is because we're not wanting to accept something, right? And so this is Spirit's way of guiding us through that path. Like, this is where you were supposed to be. This is where you are now, right? And you guys are going to come into union, but it starts with you surrendering to the divine, surrendering to the journey. And you guys already know you're each other's soulmate, okay? I mean, it started off with soulmate. And Spirit is saying, you know, you're being guided by your intuition, right? You're no longer blind because your compass is within you. I just love this. So I hope that was helpful to you guys. Comment below if you like to book a personal reading with me. You know, like I said, you get $10 off 1 hour reading. I can't wait to really dive in for you guys just to see what's going on, what to expect for this new eclipse energy that's coming through really strong. And yeah, so I hope that you guys love this reading. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, share it. Feel free to share this video with anybody that you feel could benefit from this message. And, you know, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.